Thank you for taking the time out of your very busy schedules to join me for this. I hope that there is something within it that is a benefit to you or to somebody that you know. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Leave a comment down below. Hit the little bell notifications for when I post new videos. Today, I wanted to take a look at goal formulas and an approach to take, sort of a 7-step approach to take when looking at them. So looking back at Brian Tracy's Psychology of Selling, it's kind of where I got the following 7 steps for setting and achieving goals. Um, Again, why and various reasons, but I kind of jotted these down. So, first, decide exactly what you want. In the case of money, you need to be very specific about the amount that you want and when you want it by. Set yourself deadlines for those goals. So if you want to say, I want to make X amount of money by, I want to make $50,000 within 12 months. Figure out how much you got to make a month, how much you got to, now are we talking profit? Say, be specific when you write down your goals. So are you talking net, gross profits? Are what? So when you look at that goal as well, any goal for this really, you want to be specific as you can. This will help you as well to get to the goal should setbacks arise that you didn't account for. Um, it also kind of helps as a scoreboard, keeping score. Again, sales. Well, believe it or not, sales is really competitive. I know a lot of people would tell you that being competitive is not a good thing, but most of those people either trying to keep you down or don't have a clue of what they're talking about. So, you want to be very specific about the goals you set. The second, you want to write down your goals. Okay? Because if you don't write them down, they're just fantasies. They're dreams. Haha. There'll be nothing more. They may have a chance of manifesting. But I wouldn't count on it. Write down your goals. Okay, as I mentioned in the past, only 3% of the adults who write down their goals, who write down their goals, and those that do are some of the most successful people within their industries. Okay, so you want to write down your goals, and you want to keep them where you can see them, so that, again, you can keep track of them. This is the purpose of a 90-day tracking sheet. Third, you want to set up deadlines on those goals. Again, not just in the case of money, but when you want to have that goal by. Okay. Um, so that way it's helpful to your subconscious because your subconscious likes to have goals set as well. And if the goal is big enough, okay, if it's your big, hairy, audacious goal, then you want to be able to set sub goals for that goal and deadlines to achieve it as well. Again, so if we're saying we want to do, X amount of money, $100,000 within a year, well, then you need to break it down into smaller goals of being able to achieve that. You can't just say, okay, well, in a year, I'm going to hit this much money. You have to have sub goals set on how to get to that big, hairy, audacious goal, because $100,000 a year, believe it or not, is a big goal to have set. Especially when you own your own business. The fourth one is that you want to make a list of everything that you can do to achieve those goals. Henry Ford said any goal, no matter how large, can be achieved if you break it down into small enough steps. Sub goals. What can you say? Henry Ford knew what he was doing. He really did. And you can argue it or not, but there you go. Take the time to break it. Take your goals and break them down into smaller goals. So that again, that $100,000 goal. Well, you need to know what you need to do in your first month, your second month, or in the first 90 days, where you need to be able to make sure that you're on track to hit that 100,000. You need to keep score. Fifth is to organize a list by sequence of priorities. And once you have the list of steps organized and sequenced, then you'll have a plan. 6, take action on your goal, whatever it is. A prime reason that people become greatly successful is that they're action orientated. A main reason for failure is that most people is because they don't take action on their goals at all. They don't do anything. In my industry, I can tell you for a fact that's most people. They don't even try. And again, you're really not going to get anywhere if you don't put in hard work, you don't try it, you don't make an effort at it. Yeah, sales ain't for everybody, but the majority of people can do sales. So even if it's something like pays on 100% commission, you can still make a living on it. It's the sixth thing. Well, the sixth thing is taking an action. So, and if you don't take an action, then well, you're not going to get anywhere. And the seventh thing is to do something every day that takes you continuously towards your big, hairy, audacious goal. As I mentioned before, you want to finish a goal a day. Okay, so you will have wanted to break it down into sub goals. So again, those big rocks, and you have them prioritized, and you know where you're going. It doesn't have to be a big goal either, but the bigger the better, and it's got to be bigger than I got out of bed. It's got to be like I did 10 cold calls today. For some people, that's a lot to do. So again, talk with your mentor, your workout partner in those cases more than your mastermind group. But for those, you want for goals and the goal, want a goal a day even, and how to look at that. That would be talking with your mentor and your workout partner. So with that said, I hope that there's something within this video that's a benefit to you or somebody that you know. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Hit the little notification down below. Leave a comment as I do read the comments. And I hope that you have yourself a very beautiful day.